Hello people of the internet! Today I'm going to be filming an empties video for you because the hoarding trash situation in my room is getting out of hand. Empties videos are a seriously weird thing. I know I say this all the time, but who keeps their rubbish to show people on the internet? This is the most bizarre thing. But anyway, first two things that I've used up are the Colab Dry Shampoos. I go through this like they're a stash of chocolate in the kitchen. These are just amazing. I love the smell of them and I really like them. You kind of don't get an instant kind of greasy hair fix from them, but that's in comparison to Batiste dry shampoo, which then leaves me unable to run my fingers through my hair. So yeah, these are way better. I used these the night before as if I was going to wash my hair the night before, but you know, CBA, no one could be asked to do that. So I just spray a little bit of this through the roots, leave it overnight. I don't rub it in, I just completely leave it to soak in, and then the next day I just kind of rub in any excess and brush it through, and it is like clean hair and it smells incredible. So these are brilliant. Hopefully I didn't mention these in my last empties because I'm trying to not repeat myself over and over, and I use these up quite a lot. As you can tell, I'm actually using the dregs of a tiny weenie can that is in my handbag at the moment because I need to pick up some more of these. Let me know what your favourite scents are because I'm thinking of picking a different one up this time. Spicing things up, really getting wild. So the next thing is the Bumble Deep Moisture mask thing, hair mask. It's a hair mask. This has actually been discontinued now, so I'm kind of sad that I've used this up because this means I only have one left in my stash. I used to love these and I hoarded them like nobody's business, but they actually smell slightly banana-y. But given my sudden disliking for bananas that's come on in the past year, I don't think I'll be using up the next one quite as quickly as I used this one up because it smells very, very banana-y and I can't quite cope with that. Next up we have another Bumble product. This is the Sunday shampoo, which I use up a lot of up until now, and I won't be repurchasing this because of one thing, which is the blonde in my hair. I don't really like to use really heavy detoxing shampoos with my bleached hair because I feel like it just kind of makes it a mangled mess and is too harsh on it. So I'm not going to be using this again until I go darker, and I have no idea when that is going to be. So yeah, love this. It's great for if you have kind of greasier hair as well, or just product buildup. My boyfriend loves using this stuff. If it wasn't so expensive, I think he'd use it every single day. But yeah, it's great for kind of getting rid of product buildup, and yeah, it's brilliant. I love it. It smells amazing and lasts a very long time because obviously you can't use it every time you wash your hair. So it's one of those good kind of little investment products that don't run out too quickly. And I do actually miss using this, and because I can't use it, I think it makes me miss it even more. RIP Sunday shampoo, RIP. Next up we have the Lush Prince Charming Shower Gel, which was the kind of like marshmallowy scent. It was nice, but super, super sickly sweet. It was limited edition, and I probably wouldn't rush out and buy it again next year just because it was so, so sweet. I really like Rose Jam, which is the limited edition Christmas one that just came out. I'm still using that one up. I'm kind of rationing it because I love it. If that one comes out again next year, I will definitely get my hands on that. But this one, not so fussed about. Oh, we get to the good stuff. We're getting to the skincare. This is the Aesop Parsley Seed Cleansing Mask, which is completely done and dusted. I think there's a little bit in here, like right at the end, but it's completely like drying out. So it's quite old. It's basically, it's ready to go. It's on its way out. And I love this mask. This is the most incredible kind of detoxing, like skin detoxing, like purifying mask, but it's not too harsh. It's really, really nice. It's not like the Origins charcoal mask. It's a much gentler version, and I really, really like it. It's great for if you are having like quite spotty skin and you need to like cool everything down but bring all the gunk out. It's just a really great one if you have kind of troublesome skin or oily skin. I can use it on dry skin as well. I just feel like on oilier skins it tends to kind of cool everything down and stop you being so oily. And then we have an Oskia Renaisaance cleansing gel, which I'm pretty sure featured in the last empties, but I'm getting around on a tiny technicality that this is different packaging, and I just wanted to talk about it because I love this stuff and lots of you always ask what I use for skincare and stuff, and I'll link my skincare routine in the info box. It's always linked, but I always use this religiously. However, because it's run out, I'm actually using something different. Shock, horror. I'm using the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, which is actually very nice. I still prefer this, but the new one is doing its job. It's doing quite a good job, so I'm using that in the meantime, but I will definitely repurchase this because I bloody love it. Next up we have an empty Bioderma. I'm pretty sure I had an empty Bioderma in my last one as well, but this is the one for sensitive dehydrated skin, and I really like this one, but this one is far less like quick at taking your makeup off. For the price, I just wouldn't buy it again because I feel like it's not as effective, but because it's Bioderma, it's in the same price range, and yeah, so wouldn't buy this one again. Still have a red one hanging around purely for kind of video use, but apart from that, I'm not really using Bioderma that much anymore. Next up, we have the Khiels Skin Rescuer, which I love. You guys know I absolutely adore this stuff. I've repurchased this and it's back in my skincare routine. It's on the bathroom shelf and I'm using it every single day. As usual, this stuff is just my favorite stuff in the whole world. It's the best moisturizer. It's really good for dry skin. It just kind of sinks in. It's not like too on the surfacey, and it's just very, very hydrating and very soothing and calming. It really helps with redness if you get a lot of redness in your skin because your skin's quite aggravated. I would definitely recommend this. It's one of those ones that's really good for kind of all the external factors that affect your skin every day, and yeah, I just love it. And it's great because you can take it on a plane as well, and I really like to keep my skincare, my favourite pieces of skincare, in my clear plastic bag with me, just because I would be heartbroken if I lost them and then had to be on holiday for 2 weeks without them. So I really like the fact that it's quite travel friendly. And then we have some makeup bits and pieces. The first one is the Maxfactor Full Lash Effect Full Lashes Natural Look Mascara, and I love this stuff. I'm actually like, is this empty? Is it? Yeah, that's empty. Packaging looks really, really good for the fact that I've used up a whole product. But yeah, this is one of my favourite mascaras in the whole wide world. I've been using it since I was about 15 now, and I love it. It just gives really, really full, really volumized, thick lashes. So I really like this for kind of nights out and things like that. I've also got a backup of this. A lot of the things you'll find in my empties most of the time, unless it's kind of a wouldn't repurchase thing, I go out and repurchase straight away because I love them. Got another collection Fast Stroke liquid liner. I can't remember if this was in my last empties video, it probably was, but I love this. Do you guys know that? I've got another Estee Lauder Brush on Glow BB highlighter. I love these. I've repurchased this twice, I think, since this one ran out, because I got one in a yellowy tone and one in a pinky tone. Really excessive, I know, but I love this stuff. It's great for highlighting and concealing and brightening the skin all at the same time, so I kind of apply it around here in a kind of Kardashian-esque highlight. It's great stuff. If it's in budget, definitely pick it up. If not, L'Oreal do some that are very similar, far less coverage, which I like this for its coverage, which is why I don't use YSL Touche Eclat because that has no coverage. How many times did I just say coverage? Sorry about this. Yeah, but I love this because it's just so many different things in one. Very similar to the By Terry Touche Veloute, but a little bit cheaper as well, so winner. And then the last two things are brow products. We have Benefit's Gimme Brow, which is the one with the tiny, weeny little one. It's like the smallest thing I have ever seen in my life. And I actually have another one of these now. I got given one, but I'm still not loving it as much as I like the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper, just because it is so much more like, I don't know what the word is, like it just keeps them in place, like they do not move. It sets them, that is the word. Yeah, it really, really sets them, like they do not move. I'd accidentally set one the wrong way earlier and I was trying to move it and was not happening. This is kind of better if you don't care about where your brows are going, which I do because mine get really long. It's kind of gross. Get it from my dad, weird. I like this for kind of adding more brows to areas where there aren't, because that's something that the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper doesn't do as well, but this doesn't set as well. So it's kind of one of those things, and I just use this for more traveling stuff just because it's so tiny. And yeah, if I just want more brows in a certain place, like on the kind of ends of my brows, sometimes they get a bit sparse, so this is way better for that. Really love this. Would recommend it if you like Benefit products and don't care about setting your brows so much but want to kind of add more brows where there aren't really any, because it's got that kind of like fiber technology where it kind of like adds more like mascara for your eyebrows basically, but not really because that would be really weird. I'm rambling because I'm really hungry right now, but this is really good, and I have another one. I did repurchase one a long time ago, but I wouldn't repurchase it now. It's a bit of a weird one, but it is very good, and if you like your brow products then definitely check this out. And then we have a Soap & Glory Brow Archery Pencil in the shade Hot Chocolate, and as you know, I have repurchased this quite a few times now. It's actually quite hard to get hold of in some places because people just love this stuff, and rightly so, because it's great. Like there is nothing there. I just love it. I use it right up to the last little bit, and it's just so perfectly coloured. Like, it's that perfect kind of dark ashy brown for my brows. I think the brand Anastasia do something very, very similar to this, but in more colours. So if the blonde one or the brown one of this don't suit you, then definitely check those out, because they are basically the same but just in a much better shade range. And for those kind of blondes that are very, very, very blonde, or for kind of redheads, Anastasia is definitely more the way to go. But this is great if you have a really generic brow colour, and I just love this stuff. It's brilliant and it lasts ages and it's super, super cheap. So that's it for my empties video. I hope you guys like this. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you are new. And I have no more things to say, so I'm going to go. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I will see you all soon. Bye!